Baroness Patricia Scotland, Secretary General, the Commonwealth Secretariat, Dr. Roger Curran-Tang, Advisor and Head of the Public Sector Governance, Lady Anande Trotman Joseph, Chairperson of the Integrity Commission, other commissioners, staff of the Integrity Commission, and the Department of Public Administration, local, regional, and international attendees, sisters and brothers, all, good morning. I'm indeed very pleased to be part of this important virtual anti-corruption gathering. I am heartened that the Commonwealth Secretariat, through Dr. Roger, has continued to support our anti-corruption efforts in Grenada. Following the formative years right here in Grenada in 2015, the Commonwealth Caribbean Association of Integrity Commissions and anti-corruption bodies was launched and today remains a very active body. In your engagement in important discourse over the next 3 days under the theme Towards Accountability and Integrity in Grenada's Public Service Systems, I expect that you will discuss trends and share information on best practices and approaches to address issues of corruption in our respective countries, the wider region, and indeed the world at large. As Prime Minister of Grenada, I reaffirm government's commitment to facilitate regional anti-corruption training. I assure you that we are taking seriously and embracing this challenge of a global paradigm shift that requires us to adopt positions on governance and public sector management. Our challenges are even more glaring in this COVID-19 pandemic, and it simply cannot be business as usual. I further assure you that Grenada will continue efforts to improve our own governance models and ensure oversight with effective mechanisms that are responsive to both internal and external threats of corruption. Grenada gave the signal that we are serious about addressing corruption when the state ratified the OAS Inter-American Convention Against Corruption, and more recently in 2015, when we acceded to the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. Such actions signify our collective intention to eliminate the practices and behaviors that foster corruption. It is interesting to note that according to a 2019 publication by the International Monetary Fund, the annual global cost of bribery amounts to approximately $1.5 to $2 trillion, which is the approximate equivalent of 2% of the 2016 global gross domestic product, GDP. Additionally, the World Bank, through its research, has pointed out that corruption affects the poor and less fortunate hardest, and notes that they are the real victims of corruption. Sisters and brothers, it is clear that anti-corruption regime system must be robust, active, well-coordinated, and consistent. Here in Grenada, we are actively engaged in the implementation of a suite of legislation that supports our thrust to address accountability and responsible public sector management. Such legislation, coupled with implementation efforts, must holistically address the risks and gaps that enable corruption. The implementation of our Public Finance Management and Fiscal Responsibility Acts are serving to address the critical regulatory framework for financial management within our public sector. Specifically, Grenada's Integrity Commission, since the commencement of its operation in 2014, has indeed adopted a very systematic approach to the implementation of the Integrity in Public Life and the Prevention of Corruption Acts. In fact, Grenada's anti-corruption system, through the work of the Integrity Commission and related stakeholders, recognized globally by internationally monitoring agencies and organizations for its implementation of best practices. The government of Grenada has consistently demonstrated the political will and support necessary for the implementation of anti-corruption measures. Given the importance of networking, collaboration, and technical assistance, this government in 2017 entertained a request from the Commonwealth Secretariat in collaboration with the local Integrity Commission to make Grenada the Anti-Corruption Training Center for the Caribbean region. This virtual training program and the anti-corruption expertise that I have noted in the agenda provides clear evidence of our pledge of support for Grenada to take the lead in establishing regional anti-corruption training. Dr. Carrington, as the lead facilitator for the program, together with our local and regional experts, I take this opportunity to commend your valuable efforts in anti-corruption, which had already earned you international recognition. To the attendees, I wish you a rewarding experience as you pursue this training opportunity. It therefore gives me great pleasure to declare open this Senior Leadership and Management Training Program, and I thank you.